Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library, and I have a box that is almost entirely nonfiction with a few novels thrown in on top, starting with a big one. We have the new Anne Cleeves, The Killing Stones, and it's a Detective Jimmy Perez novel. I do feel like I read that this was like a good, you could enter the series here. Like if you are like someone who doesn't want to start in the middle of the series, I think I read that this has a good starting point. It does say that there's been a break since the last time this character was in a book. I should read these. I like murder mysteries. A lot of people really like these. It seems like it would be a good one for me to get into. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy one. That's funny. They don't usually use the extra good paper for novels, but I don't know. It was longlisted for the 2025 Booker Prize, so maybe they thought they should get fancy. It's blurred by Ann Patchett. You don't get a much bigger name than that. It's called The Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny. I like this. It's got the kind of the moon cycles here. It's by Kiran Desai. Oh, who won the Booker Prize for The Inheritance of Loss. So maybe that's why we get the good paper. A spellbinding story of two young people whose fates intersect and diverge. They glimpse each other on an overnight train in India. They've both lived in the United States and then I think come back to India. It says navigating the many forces of country, class, race, history, and the complicated intergenerational bonds. So basically like a family love story, starred reviews. Yes, good times. A little bit heavy, but if that bothers you, you can read the ebook version. The Color of Death by Trey, Gowdy, and Christopher Grayson. It says it's Fox News Books. I'm not as familiar with these authors. A dark mystery debut about a murder in small North Carolina town. I think this is the last of the fiction, though sometimes we get surprises. This is the new Mick Herron, Clowntown, author of Slow Horses, popular book series, also very popular TV series. We have onto the nonfiction, David McCullough, History Matters. So this, I think, is essays written by him on the value of history. This is, I think we can all sympathize with this. I just wish I had a bigger kitchen, and Other Lies I think will make me happy. By Kate Strickler. So this is like a self-helpy type book. 10 simple set shifts to love the life you're already living, rather than just like scrolling through social media and feeling bad, which people definitely do. The Carpool Detectives by Chuck Hogan. A true story of 4 moms, 2 bodies, and 1 mysterious cold case. Wow. So I think this is about a group of moms attempt to solve a 15-year-old double murder. I'm intrigued. Mailman, My Wild Ride Delivering the Mail in Appalachia and Finally Finding Home by Stephen Starring Grant. We have a book of poetry, Take Me With You by Andrea Gibson. It's nice we don't get a ton of poetry, so that's exciting. Oh, I see. I knew there would be a surprise. We have a sneaky novel, Small Bomb at Dimperley by Lissa Evans. Not a very well-known author, but and also apparently not easy to get a copy of this in the US, but there were a bunch of holds on it, so I made the extra effort. So this is 1945 Corporal. So when I say not a popular author, I mean not super well known around here, but then someone alerted me to the fact that there was 1 copy and a bunch of holds. So that's why I made the extra effort, because clearly people who are finding out about her are wanting to read her. So 1945, Corporal Valentine something is on his way home to a dilapidated dilapidated old house, full of taxidermy and dependent relatives. Sorry, there's a lot going on there. It was hard for me to read. So So the home is a millstone, but for a woman and her daughter who have been evacuated there from the war, it is a place of wonder. So it just sounds like a sort of a wartime novel about people recovering from things and living their lives. Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom by Christine Brown Wooley. I don't know why everything is a tongue twister to me today. Groundbreaking memoir about living in polygamy and then leaving it behind. A candid tell-all. We have Brady versus Belichick, the Dynasty Debate by Gary Myers. Probably not shocking to anyone. I'm not a big sports person, so I can't explain what that means, the Dynasty Debate. But I think the people who know, well, they'll want to read the book. 107 Days by Kamala Harris. I think this is our second copy. I think we're just proving to be so popular that we're getting 2 copies. A lot of people wanting to read about her presidential run. Dark Renaissance by Stephen Greenblatt, The Dangerous Times and Fatal Genius of Shakespeare's Greatest Rival, who is... Can't think of his name. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Christopher Marlowe. It's Christopher Marlowe. So basically, this is a book about Christopher Marlowe, who actually is like a super interesting person who lived a very interesting and I think, unfortunately, short life. So cool to have a biography about him. We have, speaking of, is this a biography? I think this is a biography about James Baldwin. Wow, this is like really a lot of biography, but it's awesome. It's the first one, it says, in 3 decades, and it tells just like everything about all of his life. Destroy This House by Amanda Uhle. Family secrets. What's going on? Da, da, da. So it's a memoir about growing up it sounds like her father was maybe a swindler and her mother was a fashion designer. It sounds like it was kind of a dysfunctional house. So growing up in the 80s and 90s, they seesawed wildly between being filthy rich and dirt poor. That's a rough way to grow. 2 more. We have Joyspan, The Art and Science of Thriving in Life's Second Half by Dr. Kerry Burnight. This is a community of many people in the second half, as they say. So I think that a lot of people will want to be reading this. I mean, honestly, like I could very easily be in my second half. So we don't know. We don't know. I'm not going to get distracted by mortality. So insights about lifespan versus health span and how you can really like live your life, and you don't want to just live longer, you want to live like fuller. Last book. This kind of dovetails in a weird way. We have Replaceable You by Mary Roach, Adventures in Human Anatomy. And I think part of the premise is that like every part of our body is made of something that's maybe like either microbiome or whatever is replaceable. And there's like hearts from pigs, eye parts. Wow. So like just a lot I'm a little squeamish about body stuff, so maybe this book isn't for me. But if you're like really interested in like again like pig hearts and replaceable eyeballs, or if you just like Mary Roach, because there are a lot of Mary Roach fans out there, and she writes very readable nonfiction. So then that is a good book for you. That was it. That was my box. I'll be back soon with more.